Have you ever wondered if some individuals are destined for greatness, but instead of bringing light, they bring chaos? What makes certain chosen ones dangerous? Could it be that some of the most powerful figures in history, revered or feared, are those who have lost their way, misused their gifts, or succumbed to the weight of their calling? What if their divine missions were corrupted, leading not to salvation, but to devastation? In today's video, we'll be diving deep into the 9 types of most dangerous chosen ones. We'll explore how individuals bestowed with incredible gifts, spiritual insights, and unique missions can either lift up the world or tear it apart. You won't want to miss any part of this, because understanding these types of chosen ones could change the way you view the people and leaders in your own life. Make sure you stay with me until the end, as what I'll reveal about these dangerous chosen ones might surprise you, and in some cases, it might even hit close to home. Let's dive in and uncover the profound truths behind these powerful and perilous figures. The fractured visionaries. The first type of dangerous chosen ones are fractured visionaries. These are individuals who have tapped into divine or metaphysical realms, but their understanding is fragmented. While their consciousness expands beyond what most people can comprehend, their perception is so fractured that they often lose touch with reality. Instead of bringing clarity and enlightenment, they sow confusion and chaos. Think about Ezekiel from the Bible, who had visions that baffled even his closest followers, visions of wheels within wheels and strange heavenly creatures. While Ezekiel's prophecies eventually found meaning, his contemporaries often struggled to understand what he was conveying. Imagine living in a time where the lines between the divine and the earthly are so blurred that even those meant to guide you seem lost themselves. Fractured visionaries are dangerous because their fragmented insights can destabilize entire communities. They may possess glimpses of higher truths, but their inability to ground these truths in everyday life leaves their followers confused and alienated. These chosen ones challenge the boundaries of what we consider reality, forcing people to confront truths they may not be ready to face. But beware, this type of chosen one can also lead people into spiritual and mental turmoil as they drag others into their personal chaos, leaving behind disrupted lives and fractured minds. The Vengeful Redeemers. The second type is Vengeful Redeemers, those chosen ones who believe they have been sent to restore balance to the world, often by any means necessary. They are not content with mere justice, they crave retribution. This is not just about making things right. It's about making sure those who have wronged them or their followers suffer deeply for their transgressions. Consider Elisha, a prophet in the Old Testament, who called down bears to attack a group of children for mocking him. While this might seem extreme to modern sensibilities, it serves as an example of the terrifying power that vengeful redeemers believe they wield. To them, they are not just men and women, they are agents of divine justice, and to harm them is to invite swift and severe consequences. Vengeful redeemers are dangerous because they are driven by an unwavering belief that they are instruments of divine vengeance. They often see themselves as being above the moral laws that govern ordinary people, believing their cause justifies any action. And when unchecked, this belief can spiral into a path of destruction, affecting not only their enemies, but innocent bystanders as well. The danger lies in their deep conviction that whatever action they take is righteous, even if it brings pain, suffering, and chaos. Their wrath is not just personal. They believe they are fulfilling a cosmic decree. The moral question they present is unsettling. What happens when a chosen one, convinced of their righteousness, becomes judge, jury, and executioner. The misguided missionaries. Next, we come to misguided missionaries, chosen ones who begin with noble intentions but lose their way. These individuals are selected for a divine purpose, but their vision becomes warped by pride, power, or fear. They believe they are still on the right path, but in reality, they have drifted far from their original mission. A classic biblical example is King Saul, who was anointed by God to lead Israel but lost his way. At first humble and full of promise, Saul's insecurities and paranoia eventually led him to disobey God's commands. His desire for control grew so strong that he became obsessed with eliminating David, the future king, seeing him as a threat rather than a successor chosen by God. The misguided missionary starts with a clear calling, but over time, their sense of purpose becomes clouded by personal desires. They might believe that they are still serving their divine mission, but their decisions become increasingly self-serving, harmful, or destructive. These individuals may bring about war, division, or even societal collapse, all while believing they are doing God's will. The danger of the misguided missionary lies in their ability to inspire others to follow them, even when they are no longer walking the righteous path. Their followers may be led into actions that cause harm, not because of malice, but because they are blind to the fact that their leader has strayed from their mission. The charismatic manipulators. Charismatic manipulators are perhaps the most deceptive of all chosen ones. They possess a natural ability to charm and captivate others, often using their spiritual or intellectual insights as a tool for control. Their followers believe they are in the presence of someone truly special, someone with divine authority. However, what lies beneath the surface is often a deep need for power and influence. Jesus himself warned against such figures when he said, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves." Matthew 7:15. Charismatic manipulators can rally people to their cause with ease, but their intentions are far from pure. They might start with seemingly noble missions, but their need for control often leads them down a dark path of manipulation and deceit. One of the most chilling examples in modern history is Jim Jones, the leader of the People's Temple. His charismatic leadership attracted thousands of followers, but his growing paranoia and desire for control led to the mass suicide of over 900 people in Jonestown. What started as a mission of social equality became a nightmare fueled by one man's manipulation of his followers' faith. The charismatic manipulator is dangerous not just because of their power over individuals, but because of their ability to lead entire communities down a destructive path. People are often so drawn to their charisma that they stop questioning the leader's motives, believing that they are participating in something larger than themselves. This kind of blind loyalty can lead to disastrous outcomes. The Galactic Outliers. The fifth type of dangerous chosen ones are Galactic Outliers, beings who seem to have knowledge and wisdom that surpasses earthly understanding. They speak of higher dimensions, extraterrestrial life, and universal truths that stretch the boundaries of human comprehension. While they often bring profound insights, their knowledge can be dangerous if misunderstood or misapplied. Think about the Magi who came to visit the newborn Jesus. These wise men from the East were guided by celestial signs, carrying knowledge far beyond what most people in Judea could comprehend at the time. While their insights were invaluable, not everyone could grasp the significance of their wisdom. Galactic Outliers bring with them the risk of alienating those around them. Their advanced understanding can cause fear, confusion, or even societal upheaval. While they may offer a glimpse into higher truths, their inability to communicate these truths in a way that resonates with everyday life can lead to mistrust or outright rejection. These chosen ones are dangerous not because of malice, but because their knowledge is often too far removed from the practical realities of life. Their followers may find themselves disoriented, struggling to reconcile the Outliers' cosmic wisdom with their everyday experiences. Stick with me here. Before we move on, I encourage you to stay with me, because the next 4 types we'll cover reveal even deeper insights into how chosen ones influence not only individuals, but entire societies. The types we've covered so far are just the beginning, and what comes next will show you the true extent of how power, spirituality, and human frailty can create both miracles and destruction. Let's keep going. The Veiled Transcenders. Veiled Transcenders are chosen ones who struggle to remember their divine mission. Like everyone else, they pass through the veil of forgetfulness when they are born, causing them to lose touch with their true purpose. However, unlike ordinary people, these chosen ones carry a deep sense of unrest, as if they know they are meant for something greater, but cannot quite grasp what that is. The Bible tells us that even Jesus, as a child, grew in wisdom and stature, Luke 2:52, gradually becoming aware of his divine mission. But for Veiled Transcenders, this process is far more difficult. They often feel like they are wandering through life without direction, and this confusion can lead them to make decisions that are harmful rather than helpful. Veiled Transcenders are dangerous because their confusion about their purpose can lead them to make impulsive, erratic decisions. They may act out of frustration or desperation, unaware of the true impact of their actions. Their potential is enormous, but so is their capacity for causing disruption in their lives and the lives of those around them. The challenge for these chosen ones is to find their way back to their divine mission before their confusion causes irreversible damage. Their journey is one of self-discovery, and if they can remember their true purpose, they have the potential to become powerful agents of change. However, if they remain lost in the fog of forgetfulness, they may end up creating more chaos than clarity. The Reluctant Guardians. Reluctant Guardians are perhaps the most sympathetic of all chosen ones. These individuals are fully aware of their divine mission, but they resist it out of fear, insecurity, or a deep sense of inadequacy. Like Jonah in the Bible, who fled from God's command to preach to Nineveh, these chosen ones try to run from their destiny, believing they are not worthy or capable of fulfilling their role. Jonah's reluctance didn't just affect him. It also endangered the sailors on the ship he used to flee. When a storm threatened their lives, Jonah knew it was because he was running from God's call, and he told the sailors to throw him overboard. In a similar way, reluctant guardians often create turmoil not only for themselves, but for those around them as well. These chosen ones are dangerous because their refusal to accept their mission can cause widespread disruption. Their reluctance can lead to missed opportunities, failed missions, and a sense of unfulfilled potential. Moreover, their internal struggle often manifests externally, creating chaos in their relationships, communities, and even society at large. However, if these chosen ones can overcome their fear and step into their divine mission, they have the potential to bring about incredible positive change. Their journey is one of courage, as they must face their deepest insecurities in order to fulfill their destiny. The Dark Redeemers. Next, we have Dark Redeemers, chosen ones whose mission involves confronting and overcoming darkness. These individuals are tasked with diving deep into the shadows, both within themselves and in the world around them, in order to bring about redemption. However, the danger lies in the fact that darkness can easily consume them if they are not careful. Think of Jesus' time in the wilderness, where he fasted for 40 days and was tempted by Satan. Jesus' mission involved confronting the darkness of the world and emerging victorious. But for dark redeemers, this confrontation is fraught with peril. The line between redemption and corruption is thin, and if they are not vigilant, they may end up becoming the very thing they were meant to destroy. Dark redeemers are dangerous because their mission puts them in close proximity to evil, and they are often at risk of being overtaken by it. Their journey is one of constant vigilance, as they must navigate a world filled with moral and ethical challenges. If they succeed, they become powerful agents of redemption, but if they fail, they can cause immense harm. These chosen ones serve as a reminder that confronting darkness is a necessary part of the spiritual journey, but it is also a dangerous one. Their lives are a testament to the power of redemption, but also to the very real risks involved in facing the shadows within and around us. The divinely detached. Finally, we come to divinely detached chosen ones, those whose connection to the divine is so profound that they lose touch with the practical realities of life. These individuals are often deeply immersed in spiritual experiences, visions, meditations, or direct communication with higher powers. While their insights can be profound, their detachment from the everyday world can make them dangerous. The Apostle Paul speaks of being caught up to the third heaven, 2 Corinthians 12:2, experiencing things that are inexpressible. But Paul returned to his mission with renewed vigor, grounded in his calling. Divinely detached chosen ones, however, often struggle to come back down to earth. Their focus on the divine can cause them to neglect their responsibilities, relationships, or even their own well-being. These chosen ones are dangerous because their detachment can lead them to make decisions that are impractical or harmful. They may encourage their followers to abandon worldly concerns in favor of spiritual pursuits, which can lead to neglect, poverty, or even communal breakdown. While their spiritual insights are valuable, their inability to balance the divine with the earthly makes them a risk to those around them. The challenge for these chosen ones is to find a way to integrate their spiritual experiences with the practical demands of life. If they can do this, they have the potential to become powerful guides and teachers. However, if they remain too detached, they risk leading themselves and others astray. So there you have it, the 9 types of most dangerous chosen ones. From fractured visionaries to divinely detached, these chosen ones wield incredible power. But with that power comes great responsibility and great risk. Their journeys remind us that the path of a chosen one is not an easy one. It is fraught with challenges, temptations, and dangers. But their stories also remind us that each of us has the potential to be a chosen one in our own way. Whether we are called to lead, to heal, to confront darkness, or to bring light, we must navigate the same dangers and challenges that these chosen ones face. If you found this video insightful, make sure to share it with others and stay connected with this channel for more spiritual insights and guidance. Remember, the path of the chosen one is not just about the power they wield. It's about the choices they make, the battles they fight, and the lives they touch along the way. Stay blessed, and may you walk your own path with wisdom, courage, and grace.